Welcome back all of you to our online platform, that is our school's YouTube channel. So again we are ready with today's video. This video is for class 6 and the subject is maths, and we are continuing the same chapter, that is chapter number 7, and the name of the chapter is fractions. As you all know that we are proceeding the exercise 7.6 and we have already completed the questions up to question number 5. So today we will start with question number 6. So question number 6 is, first of all we should read the question. A piece of wire 7.8 meter long, total length of the wire was broken into two pieces. One piece was 1/4 meters long. How long is the other piece? Means total length of the wire, total length of the wire is equals to 7/8 meters. It was broken into two pieces. The length of one piece is equals to 1/4, that is meter, 1/4 meter, and the length of the second piece the total wire was broken into two parts and the total length is given and the length of the first part is given. We have to find the second part. So what we will do, to calculate the length of the second part, we will subtract the length of the first part from the total length. Total length minus length of one piece. So total length is 7.8 7/8 and the length of first part is 1/4. So here we have to subtract. Now these fractions are unlike fractions, so we are supposed to make the denominator same. We can make the denominator same by multiplying 7/8 minus 1/4. We can make 8 here. So to make 8 we have to multiply by 2. If we are multiplying the denominator by 2, so we are supposed to multiply the numerator as well by the same number. So it will become 7/8 and this will become 2/8. Now both the fractions are like fraction. Now we can subtract easily. 8 will be the denominator and we have to subtract only the numerator, that is 7 minus 2, and that will be 5/8 meter. The length of the second part will be 5/8 meters. So this is the answer of question number 6. At the same time, now we will see how to solve question number 7. Question number 7. Nandini's house is 9.10 kilometers from her school. She walked some distance and then took a bus for half kilometer to reach the school. How far did she walk? Total distance to be covered. Total distance of a school from home is equals to, total distance is 9/10. 10 kilometer. 9 upon 10 kilometer. Distance traveled in bus. Distance traveled in bus, that is half kilometer. Nandini walked. Now the total distance is 9 upon 10 kilometer and she covered with bus half kilometer. So how much she walked? The total distance minus distance covered in bus. Total distance minus distance covered in bus. The total distance is 9 upon 10 and the distance covered in bus is 1 upon 2. Now again the fractions are unlike fractions, so we are supposed to make them like fraction. To make like fraction, we are supposed to multiply 2 by any number so that we can get 10. So we are supposed to multiply by 5. 2 5 is 10. So here again we are supposed to multiply by 5. So we will get 9 upon 10 minus 5 upon 10. So now we are supposed to subtract. We have to subtract the numerators because the denominators are same. So 9 minus 5, that is 4 upon 10. Now that 4 upon 10, that fraction is not in its lowest form. So we are supposed to divide by a common factor, that is 4 and 10 are coming in the table of 2. So 2 2 ja 4, 2 5 ja 10. So 2 by 5 kilometer was the distance which she walked. At the same time, we can take one more question. The next one. And the next question is question number 8. Asha and Samuel have book shelves of the same size partially filled with the books. Asha's shelf is 5 by 6 full and Samuel's shelf is 2 by 5 full. Whose bookshelf is more full and by how much fraction? So first of all we have to see that which fraction is more full, Asha's shelf and here Samuel's shelf. And what is the fraction? Asha's shelf is 5 upon 6 and 2 upon 5, that is 5 upon 6 and 2 upon 5. So first of all we have to compare. So how we can compare? We can make the denominator same. So we will multiply here by the denominator, that is into 5 into 5, and here we are supposed to multiply by 6. So this becomes 25 upon 30 and this becomes 12 upon 30. So which one is larger? Both are having the same denominator. Now we are supposed to compare the numerator. 25 is more than 12, so the shelf of Asha is more filled with the books. Now we are supposed to find how much. So for that 25 upon 30 we are supposed to find the difference, and the difference we can find by subtracting. So here the denominator will be 30 and 25 minus 12, that is 13 upon 30. The difference is 13 upon 30. So like this we can proceed the questions. At the same time, yesterday we have discussed one question, that is question number 4, in which 3 parts are there. 2 we have already discussed. So question number 4 part C is there, that is 1 upon 2 minus the box is there, and after the box equals to 1 upon 6. Now the 2 parts of this question we have discussed yesterday, and the third part I gave you in the homework, but some of the students message us that they are having the problem solving in this question. Ramvilas from class 6 also messaged me that please explain the question. So I am supposed to again solve this part as well. So to solve this part, first of all we should make the denominator same. So here this is 6 or here it is 2. So we will make the denominator 6. So that is 1 upon 6. So to make this 6 we are supposed to multiply by 3. If we are multiplying the denominator, we are supposed to multiply the numerator as well by the same number. So afterwards 3 1 ja 3, 3 2 ja 6 minus equals to 1 upon 6. So here now in the answer we are getting 6. So here 6, so that will be 6. Now what we have to subtract from 3 to get 1? We have to subtract 2. 3 minus 2, 1. So the answer is 2 upon 6. But this is not in the lowest form. 2 and 6 comes in the table of 2. So 2 1 ja 2 and 2 3 ja 6. So answer can be 1 upon 3 is the correct answer. Now I hope that you have understood and you will try to solve the questions of this exercise. At the same time you are supposed to repeat the questions which we have done today and after completing the question you are supposed to take the pic of that and you are supposed to upload on the school's WhatsApp number. Or if you are facing any kind of problem or if you are having any doubt, so you can message us or you can call us. We will try to rectify your doubts as we did today only. Today we got the question part C from question number 4 and we have solved it. We have sorted out here only so that you can easily proceed the questions given in your textbook. Thank you very much.